every now and then a car comes along that sends journalists and buyers clamoring for more. This year, that car is the BMW M2. It's fast. It's nimble. It looks amazing. Brakes and suspension come from the M4. And the sound is even better. But is it that good?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Oh man, guys, so today I'm driving the BMW M2 and I am so excited. This car is so amazing and so much fun. This might be BMW's best driver's car. It's the best one I've ever driven. So what makes this car so amazing? Man, BMW, they were able to find that very special sweet spot in a car, that combination of power, handling, and that thing that everybody talks about, that feel thing, that it exists. It's like, it's that car that you get in and you drive for 2 minutes and you just say to yourself, wow, this car is special.
Now the car is small in size, but the design is anything but. It's got menacing front air scoops, bulging rear fenders, and a perfectly set stance that makes this BMW attract attention around every corner.
Okay, so let's talk about the motor in this car. Basically, it's an N55 that BMW tuned, and I have to say, guys, kudos to BMW. They did such a good job of tuning this car. I mean, it has fantastic throttle response, almost no lag at the bottom, torque throughout the whole rev range, and it revs all the way to redline, just like a naturally aspirated motor. It's really that good. So I know there has been some talk about this car not having enough power, or it's not tunable enough, or you know, whatever it is. Everybody always wants more, but I have to say, this is one of those cars that you cannot look at the spec sheet. You have to get in it, you have to drive it, and you have to feel what it makes you feel like while you're driving it. And for me, this car has more than enough power. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't want any more power in this car if it changed the way the car drives in any way. All right, well, this review would not be complete if I did not take you down the Snake in Malibu. And again, driving on a road like this is what really shows you how great this car is. These tight turns, the balance that you get, the feel in the front end, the grip, the braking, and you know, even though this car is not that light for how small the car is, it feels really light. I don't know how they did it.
The turn-in is quick and precise. It holds its line mid-corner. It comes off the apex. It has great torque and drive out of the corner. Man, if you want to get playful with the rear end, it'll let it come around a little, but you never feel like it's going to come out and kill you.
So there's no adaptive dampeners in this car. It's just one setting all the time. But I'll tell you, BMW did a great job of finding that sweet spot. I mean, it's comfortable to cruise, and you get in here in these canyons, and man, is this thing just dances through here. So another thing that's great about this car, yes, it's an M car. You can drive it fast, you can get squirrely with it, you can have a great time, it makes amazing sounds, it looks fantastic, it does all of these things, but you know what? It goes to the grocery store just as good as your mom's Camry. It's got a decent sized trunk, it's got back seats that, you know, normal size adult like me will fit in, no problem. And you can just drive this car as a daily driver, and then when you want to, you can take it to the track and let loose.
The best sports car designs are always in the details. It's got a mean looking front end. M-car badging. 19-inch wheels fill the arches perfectly. With huge attention-grabbing rear fenders, this has got to be one of the best looking M cars in decades. This car has the M Performance exhaust with carbon fiber tips. The interior is upgraded from the standard 2 Series with Alcantara inserts, blue stitching throughout, open pore carbon fiber trim, and of course, M gauges.
So before you guys think I'm crazy, I'm not going to actually compare this car to my old Porsche Cayman, which is actually the first video I did. But I am going to compare the way this car makes me feel to that car. The thing about that Porsche is that it has a feeling that you can't explain. And I talked about how there's a place it takes you to while you're driving where you just don't think about anything else and you're just in the moment, and it's just that amazing place that I look for in every car, and this car gives me that feeling every single time I get in it. Honestly, BMW, if you're listening, I know I'm not the only one saying it, but you hit it out of the park on this one. Okay, you're not going to believe this. I certainly don't. Check this out. Look at this. Wait. Stick shift. Sweet. I don't know what the odds are of that, but that's pretty amazing.